What is going on, my broskiis? My name is Toadskii, back again, here to bring you guys yet another One Piece Treasure Cruise video. This is some crazy ass news. You guys may have seen I just uploaded a video on the YouTube channel where there was official Twitter reveal of these brand new legends. We have a king and a queen Sugo Fest exclusive characters, and we are going to be going through them in this video today. All of the information that you guys need to know about this brand new double Sugo Fest exclusive character. Now, this is not a dual unit. This is not a versus unit. This is two separate legends, both of which are super types. We have King here, who is a super quick type, and he is driven powerhouse. So, I mean, if you guys have been keeping up to date with recent character releases, you see quick, driven, and powerhouse on a unit, and you automatically know that character's gonna be a good unit. And then we have Queen, who is a dex driven powerhouse character, a super dex character, which is dope, man. And because of the release of recent characters, we've known how powerful some of the more recent Sugo Fest exclusives are, and these guys don't hold back. These guys are very, very good. So let's go ahead and get into it, but before we do, just want to give you guys some attention to this right here. So this was a clip from the actual video that they showed. So you can see that we have the new King and Queen as the new Sugo Fest exclusives, but we also have Orochi, we have a Kanjuro, we've got a brand new Jack, I'm pretty sure that's a new Jack, and then also Denjiro. Now this is not Kiyoshiro, this is the official reveal of Denjiro currently now as a character in One Piece Treasure Cruise. So we've got Orochi and Denjiro being Dex, Kanjuro and Jack being Quick. So I'm very, very excited to see these characters in action, man. These characters are so good. But let's start off with King. King is the character that I think, I don't know which one's actually better. I think, honestly, Queen might be better, but you guys can leave your opinions down below in the comment section. Let's jump into it. Now, we have some translations here. These are a combination of a couple people in the community. We've got this one from Thick, who is from Chaozu with these translations here. So I've taken these ones. I've also done some translations myself to try and confirm everything. So there are translations for both of these characters here, but let's go ahead and go through what I have, and if there are any changes, I'll leave them down below in the comment section as a pinned comment so you guys know, but pretty sure that this is what they do, right? So King, as we know, quick, driven, powerhouse. Captain ability, boost quick, driven, and powerhouse characters by 5 times. Already, that's great. I love these new captains that are boosting a color and 2 classes by 5. They're so strong because you can use so many good characters with them. And this is no different. Quick, driven, and powerhouse are probably some of the best combination of characters you can use currently in the game. This is so freaking good. Also boosts cruise health by 1.2. Makes the cruise quick and int slots count as matching slots, which is great. So more beneficial slots. Love to see it. If an attack boost has been activated on your team, launch King's special automatically. Now, this will only launch twice per quest. This has already been asked in a couple of Discord servers, but like hypothetically, I mean, you wouldn't run it on this team. I mean, technically you could, but if you use the switch effect of like Shanks' crew, for example, which gives you an attack boost, that will launch his special ability. It's the exact same way as like V3 Boa Hancock, who requires a healing special, like an end of turn heal applied to your side of the field. If you switch with V1 Vivi Rebecca, which gives you an end of turn heal, that will activate it. So this is going to be activating his captain effect. And it says if King's special was launched that turn, deals 500 times his attack at the end of that turn. So overall, like, it's some pretty interesting stuff that we have here. So what does his special actually do, okay? So his special ability will go ahead and cut all enemies' health by 20%, reduces crew's special charge time by 1, and then boosts the slot effects of quick, driven, and powerhouse by 2.5 times. And boost the crew's chain by 1.1 times for 1 turn. Technically, it's like a plus 1.1, it's not a multiplier, but plus 1.1 for 1 turn. That is crazy. To get all of that in one special ability, like, it's a strong effect. Like, there's no crazy mechanics going on here. It's just, you know, it's just a basic special, basic captain effect. It's not really too complicated, but it's very, very good. And I really like this added effect of if you've launched this special, you just get end of turn damage, which is really good because it means you don't need a resilience remover, because this in and of itself will remove resilience at the end of that turn. 500 times his attack is a lot of damage. I mean, we can just take this, for example, 2042. Let's just give him like an additional 200 attack from like basic plus 100 cotton candy, and then 500 times that. So he does 1.1 million at the end of the turn. Like, that is so absurd. It's so strong, dude. So he gets that at the end of the turn anytime the special has been launched, but this effect only acts twice. If you've launched an attack boost, he launches his special automatically. So that only has a limit to 2 per quest. But as we said, he's a super type character. The super type, in order to activate it, you need to launch an attack boost of some kind on your crew, which is again similar to like just activating Shank's crew or another special ability on your crew. As long as it gives you an attack boost, this will proc his super type, which means you can launch it, which does 75 times his attack and typeless damage to all enemies, which is pretty good. And then changes the crew slots to quick. All characters get a quick slot, which, remember, with his captain effect, he treats as beneficial. Unfortunately, he does not get rid of block orbs, so you will still have to find a way around those. But, you know, any other orb he changes into quick. I mean, aside from like Wano, Rainbow, etc. And then quick characters will become super quick. So, like, this is good. He gives your crew the full orbs that you need. He's got a great captain ability. He does end of turn damage, and he gives you an orb boost and a chain boost, right? Plus, he's boosting driven powerhouse and also quick units. Like, this unit is very, very good. Let's have a look at his other effects, though. His crewmate effect will completely resist special reverse. So if you are using him as a crewmate, you can use him to get around special reverse. It only gets rounded by 1 turn, but it's still good. And then he also will treat all quick slots as beneficial for himself. Now, something to note is that he does have fear resistance for his 3rd potential ability, which means that, you know, his ability to resist special reverse is always going to be live, which is pretty good. Well, under most circumstances, we don't know how many turns of fear he removes. I assume it's going to be between 5 to 10, which is still, like, relatively good. And then he has an insane support effect, which is what I love. I love characters that debut on big banners, big characters you want to pull for, and they have amazing supports added to them as well. So his support only attaches to Kaido, Queen, and Jack, so it's a bit restrictive, but once per quest, if they launch a damage dealing or a health cut special, boost powerhouse characters' orbs by 1.75 for 1 turn. You know how much I've stressed about how good characters are that do damage these days? This is why, because you have so many supports that are so good, so long as you do a damage dealing special, and this is one of those units, right? This is great, because we have Kaido, essentially all the Kaido legends I can think of, all of them do damage with their special, so it attaches to any legend Kaido, so V2 Kaido, Kaido versus Big Mom. You could also apply it to V1 Kaido, the original V1 Kaido, and this character, this brand new king, works with all versions of that Kaido. So, like, it just shows how amazing this character is going to be with some of the characters we already have access to. I really love this brand new Legend King. He's extremely strong, and I do think he's going to be seeing a lot of play moving forward. So, I love it. Let me know your thoughts and opinions about King down below in the comment section. But now let's move over to Queen. I love the artworks for these 2 characters too, how they've got, like, their transformed forms behind them. Looks so, so cool. So, as we said, Queen is going to be a Dex-driven powerhouse. Now, interestingly enough, Queen is, like, essentially a mirror of what King does. So Queen, Dex-driven powerhouse. Captain ability, boost Dex-driven powerhouse by 5 times, boost their health by 1.2. This time, he makes Dex and Psi slots count as beneficial to your crew, and if you have activated an orb boosting effect, he will launch his special automatically, which is twice per quest, and if Queen's special has been launched, he does 500 times his attack at the end of the turn. So it's like the exact same sort of captain ability as King, except that it's now boosting Dex. He makes Dex and Psi beneficial, and he's the opposite in like granting, his special is, you know, obviously an attack boost versus an orb boost, and you need to activate an orb boost to activate his super type and also activating his captain ability effect. So it's essentially just a mirror, so you can literally run a hybrid of both of these guys together because both of them boost Driven and Powerhouse as well, so they work perfectly together. So you could get some really crazy effects off with this. Like you could activate like certain effects and get like so much damage off with just activating one effect because of the automatic activation that we see here. It's so good. So his super type, as we said, he needs to activate a slot boosting effect, and if you do use his super type, he does damage, non-type damage to all enemies, and then changes slots to Dex, which he counts as beneficial as a captain, and then Dex characters become super Dex. Pretty straightforward. His special ability does a 20% health cut, -1 cooldown to your crew, boosts the attack of Dex-driven powerhouse by 2.5 times for 1 turn, and if you land 3 perfect hits, he sets the chain minimum to 2.5 and a maximum of 35 times for 1 turn in the following turn. So this is a little bit different because, as we saw with King, he gives you the orb boost and the chain boost as soon as you activate the special. But then you've got Queen, which is a bit different, which, you know, gives you the attack boost turn 1, but then you only get the chain boundary effect after you've hit 3 perfects. So in an ideal world, you want to be activating Queen first, carry his chain boundary into the next room, and then use King, which will give you the orb boost, and it will also go ahead and activate his chain boundary effect. And then, depending on the situation you have active, because you've activated an orb boost, his captain effect will automatically launch his special again, giving you the attack boost. So you can get, like, the combos of King and Queen together are insane. And we've already said how good Driven and Powerhouse are. So these two characters together with the other powerful Driven and Powerhouse units that we have, such as like Ace versus Akainu, for example, V2 Kaido, Magellan is a powerhouse unit if I remember correctly, he's a powerhouse shooter. Like, there's just so much going on with these characters, and they're just fantastic. They're so powerful. As for his crewmate effects, completely resist special reverse, again, very similar to what's his face, King, and then also Dex is beneficial as a crewmate, and his support effect is essentially a mirror of what King does, attaching to Kaido, King, and Jack. If you use a damage dealing or a health cut special, you get a 1.75 times attack boost for 1 turn. This is insane. Like, these characters, not only are they good when they're on the team, even when they're not like exactly like a crewmate on the team as a support, they're gonna be seeing play. These units are insanity. Now, I don't have the translations at the moment for their Pirate Rumble stuff, but just know I'm expecting them to be pretty good. These units, dude. These units are something else. So that's the rundown of these brand new characters. Let me know your thoughts and opinions down below in the comment section as to which of these 2 brand new Sugo Fest exclusives you guys like the most. I really don't know. I feel like Queen might be a little bit better because having attack boost that you can launch over multiple stages does seem pretty good. Plus having the chain boundary effect, which is a pretty broken mechanic because it's technically classified as a debuff, which the enemy cannot remove off of you, which is very good. Plus, I feel like a support that gives you an attack boost is just a little bit more valuable than an orb boost. But then again, like, it's very dependent on the situation that you're in. But then you have to take the other drawback is that this guy's a Dex character, so, you know, Dex are nowhere near as good as what the quick typing is. But then again, as we said, like, he boosts Driven and Powerhouse. Like, the combos that you have are just endless, right? So I love these units, but as I said, let me know down below in the comment section your opinions. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video today, and if you guys did enjoy it, make sure to go ahead and leave a like. And if you want to stay up to date with all the content that I post, including more One Piece Treasure Cruise content, make sure to hit the subscribe button down below. But on that, guys, I'll see you guys within the next video.